Let's look at the organisation of your talk in part 2 of the IELTS speaking test. After you begin your talk, you should continue speaking about the items on the card. You can use the bullet points to help you organise your talk. They follow a logical order. For example, in this task, you're required to talk about a special occasion, such as a wedding or a graduation. Note the keywords in the task. When you describe this occasion, you should talk about where and when it happened, and who was there. You can also describe how you felt. Let's watch a candidate talking about a special occasion in his life. He's describing his graduation from high school. Notice how he follows the order of the bullet points in the body section of his talk.
The graduation ceremony was held in a concert hall near my school. This hall was chosen because of its size. It was really big, so there was enough room for our family members and friends to attend. We couldn't have the ceremony at our school because there wasn't really enough space for everyone. The ceremony was held in our final week of school. We'd finished all our exams, so we were just hanging around, chatting, packing up our stuff, that sort of thing. We had to have a rehearsal on the day before the graduation itself. The teachers told us where to stand, where to walk on stage, things like that. We were also given our graduation gowns that we'd wear the next day. I remember they were bright blue and red, our school colours. On the day of graduation, all of the girls in my year went to the hairdresser in the morning to get their hair done. Being a guy, I didn't need to do that. Instead, my mum made a big breakfast and we got ready to go to the ceremony. Just before we got in the car, my dad gave me a small box, but he told me I couldn't open it till after the ceremony. I can't really remember too much about the ceremony. It seemed to go really quickly. I can remember shaking the principal's hand and getting my high school diploma. I felt really proud at that moment. I can remember looking out at the audience and seeing my mum crying.
You can see how this candidate used the bullet points on the task card to organise his talk. He mentions where his graduation was held. For example, the graduation ceremony was held in a concert hall. The ceremony was held in our final week of school. Who attended? For example, all our family members and friends. And how he felt on the day. I felt really proud at that moment. In this part of the IELTS speaking test, you have to speak on your own for up to 2 minutes without any assistance from the examiner. For this reason, it's a good idea to learn how to extend your response and to say more by giving reasons and examples. One method that you can use to help expand your answer is the PREP method. It works like this. P is for point. The first thing you do is to make your point. R is for reason. Next you give a reason why. E is for example. You might want to give an example. And P is for point again. So in other words, you restate your point. Let's look at an example. The candidate is talking about a special occasion in his life, his graduation. Notice how he uses this technique to extend his answer. Also notice how he gives reasons and examples to illustrate his points.
The graduation ceremony was held in a concert hall near my school. This hall was chosen because of its size. It was really big, so there was enough room for our family members and friends to attend. We couldn't have the ceremony at our school because there wasn't really enough space for everyone. The ceremony was held in our final week of school. We'd finished all our exams, so we were just hanging around, chatting, packing up our stuff, that sort of thing.
In extract 1, notice how he expanded his answer by giving reasons, by saying, "This hall was chosen because of its size. It's really big, so there was enough room for all our family members and friends to attend. We couldn't have the ceremony at our school because there wasn't really enough space for everyone." In extract 2, did you hear how he extended his response by giving examples, by saying, "We'd finished all our exams, so we were just hanging around, chatting, packing up our stuff, that sort of thing." So that's a look at how you can say more in part 2 of the IELTS speaking test. You can use the bullet points on the task card to give you ideas and guide you. And you can extend your response by giving reasons and examples. If you do this effectively, you should feel more confident about saying more in the long term. Remember, when answering the examiner's questions, try to extend your answer by giving a reason or an example or both.